Hello, this is Jennifer Tochi, and I'm doing Slashback Saturday, and I am for Horror Man. He started that, and this week we're supposed to do slasher movies made by legend. No, not the singer. Choose. Okay. And I went, Horror Man, I blame you. You had me going through all my movies trying to find what's legend, what part 2 do I like, and actually I covered both that this week, and it's Jeepers Creepers 2. Yes, it's very legendy, I think. A thing that goes in, hibernates for 23 years, and then comes out 23 days later to kill for 23 days. And part 2 is the one I most watch. It is. I think after part 2 it got very too scientific. I liked in part 1 and part 2 you didn't know why this happened. You know? Kind of like, why does it happen? And I liked that part. I liked not knowing where Jeepers Creepers came from and all that. Yes, he goes into the ground, into his cave, which is something I don't like about part 2, is that you don't get to see his cave lined with dead bodies. Yes, that's something I didn't like about Jeepers Creepers 2. And switch back to movie. Okay. It stars Ray Wise as Jay Taggart Sr. and Jonathan Breck as the Creeper. And it was directed and written by Victor Salva. Had to write it down. I always forget his name. The first scene is a boy and his dad, Jay Taggart Sr., are putting up scarecrows, which isn't working very well because there's scarecrows standing on all the scarecrows. And one of them all of a sudden all of a sudden moves, turns his head. It turns out it's Jeeper Creeper. And then it grabs Jay Taggart Sr.'s son. I guess not Junior, but his other son. And flies away with them. Well, drags them through the field and then disappears with them. So I'd say that Jay Taggart Sr. has something against Jeeper Creeper after that. God knows if anybody did that to my son, I'd be into killing him too. And then we go from that to a whole bunch of teenagers on a school bus, the basketball team, and doing their naughty teenage things. And, well, I think first time I watched this is it. Good, now they're going to start killing the teenagers. Yes. Yeah, now they're going to start killing the teenagers, because, hey, what's a slasher movie if you're not killing teenagers? Okay. And I know some people might say that this isn't really a slasher movie because you don't get to see a lot of kills. And it's a creature, but sometimes I go back and forth on that myself. So, I guess you're just gonna have to put up with me sometimes. And the teenagers are doing their normal teenage things. I shouldn't talk about that because I used to be one of those naughty teenagers. Oh, a while back. Okay, a long while back. I'm 42. I'll finally admit my real age. And I will admit my real age because I have a crush on Ray Wise, who plays Jay Taggart Sr. You put him in a movie too, and I will be watching that a lot because Jay Taggart is hot. Okay. Shh. Go back to the movie. Okay. Yes, the creeper uses one of his weapons that he makes of bone and human flesh to break through two of the bus tires. And in one of the little, I guess it's like those Japanese throwing stars, except it's 3 bone hooks, and then the middle is teeth, and then the other one that he throws has a belly button in it, which is cute, yes. And yeah, I enjoyed this. I like this part 2. Because it's before they get all explaining away Jeepers Creepers and how he came along. And can I kill him? Kind of thing, like they did in part 3. I appreciate part 2 because they don't have that. And I think it was more creative with the kills part 2 than part 1. I mean, Jeepers Creepers has a leg gone. He's jumping through the field after another person to take his leg to give it back to himself. I think that's pretty creative. And when he loses his head, he goes and tears off one of the teenagers' head and puts it on his own head. I think that's pretty creative. And I just like that they didn't explain why he's there yet. I don't watch the rest of the Jeepers Creepers. I don't know how many are there, but I have 3, 4, and 5 because I am a collector or appreciator of movies. That's it. Appreciator. I'll be an appreciator of movies. Yes, an appreciator. And I will not say the man's name again. Yeah, one thing I don't like about this movie is that you don't get to see the creeper's cave that is made of dead bodies. That put it down from number 1 for me. Yeah, so I don't love it. I don't hate it. I don't think it's the best horror movie in the world, but I think it's legendy enough to be on this Slashback Saturday. And thank you once again, Horror Man, for putting this out. because I am watching so much more of my movies again. Oh, I'm just not having that one main shelf that I'm staying on. I'm finally going through my other 25 shelves of movies that I just love. Oh, and hey, Internet Eric, I love that you did Slashback Saturday this week for the first time. I'm so glad you did that, because I'm a fan of Slashback Saturday and a fan of yours, you know that. And everybody else out there who's also an appreciator of horror movies. I hope you have a great day. Oh, and Horrific Nightmares, Jason. I hope you start feeling better. Broken hip. I'm so sorry. You're sending you out love and good vibes. And I hope you get better soon. So, thank you. Goodbye.